Yo, what's up, guys? So, today I just got banned off of RB World 3 because a situation went down where I got frustrated because it was a 3v2 in our favor, and these two players, Blade 4044, I believe, and a man named Dizzy, Dihzy, and we were going against two other players. I'm trying to remember what their names were, but I honestly can't. Uh, so we're sitting on red courts, the non-party one, and as soon as we get in the game, one guy I remember for sure, it was Moscod, INLF, I believe. It's either L or I capital, or lowercase l. And he was from the last game. He was doing the same shit, so I was already frustrated with that, and this is what he was doing. So every time I passed him the ball, Moscod refused to pass to me, even when I set screens, and it was a pick and roll. He refused to pass to me, and that game I was already frustrated and did it on the last play. We lost that game because he refused to pass to me and another player, and when he did pass to the other player, that player decided to shoot threes when he couldn't shoot threes, and he's not a shooting guard or a true stretch to shoot threes to begin with. So that already pissed me off, and then he came into the next game, but I wasn't mad or anything at that point because the game was over and he was on the other team. So the game starts. I have these two players, Dizzy and Blade, on my team. And the game starts playing excellent defense for the first minute and a half, only because it was a 2v3 and I felt bad. And they had a big. So actually, I'm not. He was a defending shooter, I'm pretty sure. And that was the only time that I played defense was like the first minute and a half, and I felt bad, so I stopped playing defense and I started playing cherry picker because it was a 3v2, and I didn't feel okay with it because we also had a big. The big was making insane floaters over them, so the score was like 10-2 already, and so I start cherry picking, and they still refuse to pass to me, even though they can long pass, because I'm pretty sure Dizzy was a playmaker. And if I'm incorrect, but I'm pretty sure he was still a true playmaker, I believe. I can't remember what rank he was, but they refused to pass for me. I gave them almost 2 minutes in game time because I'm not here to play a game just because someone else disconnects or lags out or leaves. You know, I paid for this game. Yeah, it's 250 Robux. That's $2.50. Actually, it might be a little more than actually a little less than $2.50 at 4.99's I think 400 Robux. But either way, I still paid for a game to be included in to play, not be excluded just because of a situation that I have no control over, and especially when it already happened in the previous game with a guy who happened to be in the next game but DC'd, of course. So now I am banned by this guy Durag Duke 700 on RB World 3 for the reason of trolling, which was not the case. Not only is this a false ban and a ban for 6 days, but now I am banned all because these guys wanted to exclude me from the game regardless of, oh, we got to make it fair, big and small against another big and small. Like, no, that's not how you do it. I only felt bad because it was a 3v2 on defense and they couldn't shoot. It's not only the fact that we were going to be shooting, here I am banned for 6 days for trolling, which was not the case. All because I was setting illegal screens because they refused to pass to me when I was open and clear. They were not guarding me. I wanted to at least get a few shots in because I was still at a 50 grade with 0 shots. Like, I wasn't even involved in the game. Not only would I not get any, I'm pretty sure I would get maybe 10 coins for even playing the game, but I would get no XP for winning, and I would get no XP to, I would probably get the max XP of 20 XP to play, even though I was sitting there playing for almost 5 minutes in that game. And this guy has the audacity to ban me for trolling, all because two other guys thought it was, I don't even know what they thought. I don't want to speak for them, but they excluded me from the game And this guy Dizzy, I don't know if it's his alt account, because his alt account has no friends. Um, I sent them a friend request. He has no friends. He has 18 followers. Let's see. Okay, I don't think his own account's following him. If he's following Durag, no. Okay, so it might not be the same guy. It might not be his alt account, but regardless, this guy, I honestly didn't even see him in game. You know, if uh, text chat was still in the game, you know, regardless of your reason for taking it out, jokes, toxicity, whatnot, this could have been honestly all avoided if I was able to express my emotions of them not passing to me and excluding or including me in the game because I paid for this game. I've already bought this game twice. I have an alt account. I could go play on that one for 6 days, but that one I messed up on my builds. You know, I had no idea what I was doing. And Roblox Blows is my main account. I have all my classes on there, all the ones that I like, because you know when I made the alt account, I was trying different things, and yeah, this guy just decided to ban me for an improper reason. He's not going to accept my friend request so I can talk to him. I'm not going to sit there and talk shit to him. I'm not going to insult the guy, but he did false ban me for a false reason, regardless of his intention to get me uh to stop creating this also unfair advantage when the only reason why it's technically an unfair advantage was because these two players did not want to include me in the game. I did not wait 20 minutes before that prior game, before these prior two games, because the park was dead. There was only literally two courts in rec that were open, and the rest were like maybe three people just standing in the middle. I was waiting for 20 something minutes to get a game, and when I finally stood there, probably for 10 minutes, literally playing on my BlueStacks on Marvel Strike Force, waiting for a game at 11:30, and it's now 12:42. I waited for almost 30 minutes to get in a game, and I only played 3 games. I won the first one, lost the second one because my team left, and I would have kept playing with them, but they got their third, so they went to go on another court, and that's when I met Moss God that refused to also pass, so that also pissed me off. Let me see if I can actually find his name. Yeah, this guy right here, Moss God INLF. Uh, I don't know what he was doing. It says he's playing RB World, I think. I don't know. But anyways, I'm not here to stalk people's profiles. I'm just trying to get the situation under control because Jokes is probably not going to respond to my tweet about this. Um, you know, I kind of redid this tweet a couple times and I took out this is a 24-hour notice because I'm not going to be banned for 6 days for a false ban, all because the guy didn't see the full situation and then he's not going to get my 2 cents and just have a power trip over it. I don't know how old this guy is. You know, it's Roblox. He could be some 10-year-old that's giving Jokes money, or it can be his friend. I don't know. But this is not a cool situation. And 6 days is a long time. Regardless, I probably won't even play 6 days because Marvel Avengers comes out in 2 days, the beta. So I'm definitely gonna be playing that regardless, but you know, it's not cool to ban people, especially when you get the whole situation. Like that's just beyond any comprehension of why you should do that. So it's pretty fickle right now. If you guys want to go back and pause and look at my tweet, I'm probably gonna keep tweeting at Jokes because who knows if this situation has happened to other people? It could be a different circumstance of also them be excluding from the game or whatever the case, toxicity, and then uh, admin or mod, whoever wants to have a power trip and then not get the whole situation or comes in late. Um, but this is a interesting thing, and I can't, you know, I'm playing just before I go to work. I'm bored. I wanted to play some RB World. I wanted to break some ankles, but you know I can't do that when my two teammates don't want to pass to me or include me in the game, and now I'm banned for 6 days because I wanted to retaliate, which was probably the dumb thing to do. You know, I could have just took the win and got no XP, even though that would have been the most boring because these guys were literally just taking their time At one point, for about 30 seconds, almost 30 seconds, they were just sitting there passing back and forth on our side of the field. Um, just sitting there, or court, not field, whatever. Just sitting there passing back and forth, getting their little grade up, and that's how I knew that they were friends. But yeah, here it is, banned for 6 days for trolling, all because I wanted to retaliate against this garbage behavior. Because it's if anyone, well, first off, no one needs to be banned because if you want a friend pass, that's fine, but you need to include everybody in the game. Everyone has a reason to play the game because they bought this. It doesn't matter how much it is, even if it's a Roblox game, they paid their money or their parents' money to play this game. It is not okay for this situation to happen, regardless if it's a kid's game, because a game is a game. You paid for it, it's your money. You know, this is a messed up situation. You know, Jux has a track record of not really responding on time. So, yeah, I could just play on alt account, but this is a situation that should not go swept under the rug. But, yeah, is what it is. Definitely uh, gonna be harping on them about this because, you know, it's no bueno. It's not okay. But, you know, leave your guys' comments in down below. Tell me what you think, or if you've had a situation like this before. I'm curious. Uh, but yeah, definitely hit me up. All right, later, guys.